Hey, John from ThreadCurve here. Okay, I am involved in a lot of the tech. I'm behind ThreadCurve, and Erica, as you've noticed, is our genius writer and editor. Anyways, I do a lot of the tech stuff in terms of coming up with systems for our fabulous, popular before and after makeover designs with AI. Now, the whole point of this video and the video series is going to be show you ideas for inspiration for whatever, for fashion and hair and everything else. But also to show you how to do it yourself, because if you do it yourself, you can create pretty much anything you like. Now, there's a lot of fashion software out there. Usually they hedge in with various parameters based on their own prompts. I'm going to show you the tools that we use to mass produce this stuff, and then you could go ahead and customize your own selfies any way you like, anytime you like, for pennies. Now, pennies do add up. I will tell you that we pay for every before and after image that we do. They're AI costs. So if you're going to use ChatGPT, you could go ahead and try, see how far you get with the free version. But generally, if you're going to want to do a little bit more, you go to the paid plus version. The other one, which I'll show you, is Google AI Studio. This is 13 cents and change for each generated image, so keep that in mind. ChatGPT, you'll get some images included in your subscription, and then there may be a cost if you really generate a ton of them. They'll give you a heads up. Anyways, let's get into this. So this is our before, okay? So now if you're doing yourself, obviously you're gonna upload a selfie. It doesn't have to be square, it can be tall, it doesn't really matter. I just work with square. So what we wanna do is it's a two-step process. First, we're gonna ask ChatGPT to actually write the prompt for the after makeover, okay? And I should add, um, now this is going to be a little bit tedious because I think it's important, if you're going to learn how to do this, to see exactly what I'm typing into AI so that you can get similar results. And it is a bit of a trial and error. You're not going to get perfect the first time. It's going back and forth. So this video will be fairly long and it will go through that process. So that's what we want. We're going to ask, this is what I call a meta prompt. We're asking AI to write for us a prompt to then give back to AI to create the design. And the reason I do this is you could do a very short prompt, like, just give me a makeover with trending fall fashion, or you can get really specific and say, I want wide bodied, wide boot cut jeans with a cardigan, silver necklace, blonde hair, and heels. If you could get that specific if you want. So you can go all over. Sometimes I just like to see what I just like, give me a bold, trendy makeover, something, real simple. Just play around it. Okay, so here's a prompt. Okay, so let's what we're gonna do here is we're gonna have ChatGPT do one of them because it actually does a nice job. And then we're gonna have Google AI Studio do it. So you could try both of these. We do all of ours with, it's called Nano Banana Pro. Okay, it's a silly name, but whatever. Nano Banana Pro in aistudio.google. I'll put a link to both ChatGPT and this in the description so you can go and get your own. You have to set up payments, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this is not the most user-friendly dashboard, just quick overall. Your aspect ratio is the one you want to change. So if you upload a really tall image, you might want to go like the 9:16. I'll stick with the 1:1. 1K and 2K are the same price. 4K will be more. It's even more detailed. I rarely use it, but once in a while I do. And so here what we do is we just upload our before. Okay, we've got that in our thing here. And we're going to just copy this. Oh, I didn't want to show the reveal. Let's take a look here. So this is going to run. Both of these do take anywhere from 20 to 60 seconds to generate, sometimes longer. So don't think it's broken, it's not working. Let's see what we got here. That's really good. That's excellent, actually. Superb. That's really nicely done. So you can see, it didn't go nuts. The hairstyles updated a little bit. Notice the facial structure is almost spot on. She looks a little bit older there, but that's okay. We're not going for perfection here. We're going for good enough for you to get a sense of what's going to work on you. Okay, there's lots of cool things we can do with this, and I'm going to do a whole series of videos and show different techniques and different ways to get creative to really so you can come up with your ultimate wardrobe. Let's see how we're doing here. There we go. Look at this. It's almost, it's fun. It's uncanny how similar they are, but the hand is different, but the overall look is good. I actually almost, if I'm looking at the face, I know I'm getting a little bit overthinking this just because I do this so much. So I do know what to look for. Anyways, both work really well. Let's get another one. Another makeover with cardigan, bootcut jeans, boots, blonde hair, and handbag. Oh, that's the wrong AI. Let's do it. Another prompt. Okay, it generates the prompts pretty fast. Then it's a matter of, oh, it's actually creating it. I'll write the prompt. Okay, here we go. It's writing it. You can see it's quite long. The reason I get AI to do the prompts is it just saves a lot of time. But like I said, you can do really simple if you want. Let's just copy that. Now, let's get this one to do it. We'll call it ChatGPT. It's making it. Now let's do another one here. Running. Oh yeah, let's give them a few minutes. Okay, this is the one that ChatGPT did. And compare it to the older one, the before. That's very good. This is a good outfit. Did a really nice job. Let's see how the other one did. I actually like ChatGPT's better. Take a look at that. I'd squish this in, but it doesn't really work. Anyways, there we go. Now, let's try something different, okay? Let's say we'll download this. Let's say we want a burgundy. We'll just use ChatGPT now. Okay, let's see what happens there. The next thing I want to do is let's do something a little bit simpler. Let's go to, now we're in Google AI. I know I keep flipping back and forth to them. As you can see, it really doesn't matter which one you go with. If you're going to do prompting in ChatGPT, maybe just use that as well for the images. The image capabilities had a huge update this summer, and it went from, they were generally not great, so I never really used it, and I've been using Nano Banana Pro for a long, long time. But now ChatGPT is actually very good. So let's do something here. Here's our before. We uploaded our before. It's easy to get these mixed up. Give her stylish, trendy makeover, hair and clothing, foot. Let's see what happens there. So that's a very simple prompt. And we're just getting ideas. And you can obviously do that as well for yourself. Look at that. There we go. We went from that to this. I mean, it worked. I prefer this. So now you would know. It's like, oh, no, I don't want burgundy. So as you can see, what we're doing here is let's try something else because this is really fun. I'm sure you're already thinking a million things in your brain about how you can use this. Let's try something pretty cool. Okay, so I'm on Free People. Let's see what happens here. I don't make any promises. You can never make any promises when we're working with AI because you just never know it's going to turn out. But let's take that card again. Let's take this. Well, let's take the one we liked. Let's take this. And let's merge it with the new cardigan in Google AI. Okay, there's our before. There we go. And then we're gonna keep Let's see what happens. That's a pretty simplistic. We'll try it with ChatGPT too. Let's see. See what obviously you can see where this is going, because now you can basically take any item that you're thinking of buying, take a selfie, upload it, and you can see what it'll look like on you. Now, I know a lot of merchants provide software built into their websites that do this. I often find it's not really that terrific. When you go to the foundation tools, this is ChatGPT is owned by OpenAI. It's a foundation AI tool. It's not licensing or piggybacking on any other AI tool. And it's the same with Google AI. Google AI is a leading foundational AI platform. And most of the AI software is usually licensing or using tokens or something, piggybacking on either Google AI Studio, ChatGPT, or Claude, which is Anthropic. There are a few others out there, but those are the foundational. So the whole point of the video series is to show you some cool inspiration and some ideas for designs. And I'll do videos with a lot more designs in them rather than showing you how to do it. But really underneath it is like, here, you can do this yourself. Okay, look at this. Here we go. I put it on there. Amazing. I mean, I must have done 50,000 of these so far. Look at this. I mean, and that's kind of a crappy, lousy photo in terms of like the angle. You don't really get it, but it basically took the texture and the cut and it put it in there. Anyways, super, super cool. Let's try one more design here. Let's go for the office. That's the wrong, we want the before here. We want this one, the truly before. Let's see what happens there. Okay, we'll tee this up now while we're writing it. We've got our before there. We'll set this up. Before now I should say too, Google AI, it won't write, you can't ask it to write prompts for you. This is strictly image. What's cool about ChatGPT is it's everything. It's images and it's text. It's everything you need in one place. All right, this will be the last one. I just want to see, as you can see, you could do anything, like, you know, any kind of design you want, play around with it. It's super fun. It's great for hairstyles too. As you can see, you can play around because, you know, you don't want to go get your hair cut and then realize, oops, that's not the look for me. Been there, done that. All right, so we are looking at here. All right, Google wins the speed race here. Let's see. Not bad. It's okay. It's kind of a boring outfit, but you get the point. It can help dress for. Now, you can even take a picture of yourself in your workspace, and maybe that helps you come up with some ideas. Let's see how we're doing here. Pretty much the same outfit. I like this. Is a much nicer backdrop and everything. I like, look at it, did a belt there. No belt here, which is interesting. I would have to, you know, I've been using Nano Banana Pro because it has been the best for a long time, but I have to say ChatGPT is giving it a run for its money. Anyways, and then you could take this and play with different color blazers, you know, blue, gray, different slacks, etc., etc. Okay, that's a wrap. That gives you an idea. These are two really, really cool tools. If you like exploring different looks for yourself, the cost is truly, truly nominal. It's totally worth doing. And I'm not saying that just because this actually is what I used to run a business, but, you know, in terms of for personal use too, I use it all the time. I use it for interior design. I use it for even for my own clothing looks, especially when I'm looking to buy stuff. I particularly like the merchant approach because I just simply, you know, I've ordered way too much stuff that wasn't a good look on me. Now, the only problem, I know you're thinking it is, and it is a problem, there's really no way around it, is fit, right? We can take the garment. I mean, everything always looks good on the merchant site, right? But is this really going to be a great fit for you? Probably the cardigan will because it's looser fitting, but anything for something that's tighter fitting or supposed to be more snug or whatever, you know, like jeans and such, I'm very particular, and same with shirts. I don't like them too big. I don't want them too short and everything. So we're not going to be able to solve that problem with AI. You're just going to get general looks, really. Eventually, AI will get there. Eventually, I imagine that you're able to input all of your own very specific dimensions, and then the cuts and the dimensions of a specific garment. And AI will probably be able to tell you, oh yeah, this is going to fit perfectly, or no, this is not cut right for your body type, sort of thing. It'd be really cool when AI gets there. Thanks for watching.